Alarm screams, she'll hex it twice. Bedhead crown, crooked lie. Cup in hand, she'll rise from doom. Till then, just full of gloom. Coffee bubbles like a cauldron chant. Steam door symbols on the plants. It once upgrade for meek. Now here is the one they call fantastic. Coffee is life, amen. Say she praise me, the fiend raise it up. Fantastic, no talking, just pour, let the cosmos speak. Black as a void, that's love. Fantastic. She tells her ghosts, line up, behave. They get advice when the mug's half drained. Poltergeist got dating woe. She stirs her spoon and fixes soul. Aliens text me, memes at 3. Take us to your roast day, please. She said, land here, bring your fleet. But only once my caffeine's peaked. Coffee is life, amen. Say she praise be, the fiend raise it up. Fantastic, no talkie, just pour, let the cosmos speak. Black as a void, that's love. Fantastic. Shh. One more cup and she can see dead spirits from history. Moon men arguing about rent. Angels on a caffeine bin. Tarot cards and coffee stains. UFOs in window panes. Every sip the veil grows thin, refills, keep the weirdness in. She's your queen of strange technique, pour over, profit, fantastic. Want the truth behind the freaks, round of shots, then spill the tea. Coffee is life, amen. Say she praise be, the fiend raise it up. Fantastic, no talkie, just pour, let the cosmos speak. Fantastic.
Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? I am ready. Look, I am ready. There you go. I'll just say hello to everybody first. Let's get some music on. Hang on. Music. What's that one? Bit loud. Bit louder. There we go. Right, let's see this here. I should do it from 2 o'clock. That's my way of cheating. Actually, I'll start from John Boy. To get all that done, John Boy. We monetize. Oh, I think they have to let you know, don't they, if you're monetized? Can't remember, and I've done it twice. So, John Boy, hello. How are we doing? Caroline, lovely Caroline. Hey. Let's start some drama and chaos. Just kidding. Can you imagine being so it's so lame right now? Don't get me started. Do not get me started on the drama. It's a drama-free stream, but if you want some drama, I'm sure if you ask the mods nicely, they'll troll you. They like doing that. There's some chum out for the mods. Hey Susan, how are you doing? Just got out of bed, but it's 12 in the morning. I was kind of about 4 hours. Then I was up for most of the night. Then I had a couple of hours this morning. But I did wake up a couple of hours ago, so I have this coffee. I'll be good. I'll be good. Like, oh, how you doing, sweetie? 9 a.m. here, waiting for the snow. Oh no. I keep talking about snow here, but I think we keep dodging it. I don't know if the UK is getting any. Anybody in the UK is getting any, but we've not had any, I don't think. Not that I've been out today. Don't plan to either. You're getting glazed by us. I actually almost think that's worse. I mean, I don't like snow, but to be fair, I'm not driving at the minute, so it doesn't really matter. But hi, snow. New. 18 feet of snow. They can keep that. They can keep that. Definitely. Oh, God. Sorry, Sue. I hope you're going to be okay, Susan. It's a mess, but no need to travel. That's my problem with the snow. To be honest. It's not so much when it's just fallen, it's all the bloody mess and sludge and ice underneath it. I hate it. I think 18 inches of snow would probably cripple most places. 1 inch of snow cripples this bloody country. We're hopeless. Hey Lisa, good afternoon, Sarah and chat. I just got home from the supermarket and walking the dogs. Need to decompress from the chaos out there. Oh no, people, right? People everywhere. Yeah, I knew it. The older I get, the less tolerance of people I have. Yeah, people. It's too many people. Just make sure I'm not missing anybody. People are annoying bastards. You're right. I'm always critical of those superstars that close shops to be able to go shopping, and the older I get, the more I see their point. I mean, they're doing it because they're divas, but you know. Although half the time in Morrison's, it's the bloody staff getting in the way as well. Excuse me, customer. I can take priority, sweetie. Have my usual walk and stopped off for a cup of tea. Well, aren't we active this morning? Been dealing with YouTube, been for a walk, been for a cup. I bloody well think it'd been for a cuppa. Why would you go out without going for a cuppa? I think that's what we've got, Lisa. Another rainy, miserable day here. But that's fine. Ice thunderstorm. Oh, God. That sounds awesome. Hey, Picky. Ice thunderstorm. Always good with bad people. That wall was good. Hey, Rob. How we doing? Had to restart my PC, but no problem, Elaine. Elaine has saved me. I'll explain that later. Have I missed Wayne? Good day, Big Rob. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, Big Rob. Let me read that. Just called him Big Rob Fancy. It's good, a capital letter. Big Rob, fancy seeing you here. That was actually funny. Well, I thought so. There's Wayne. Hey, Wayne. Blanky, hello, people. Sorry, busy at the moment. No problem. No problemo. Good morning, Carla. How are you? It's a lovely morning. Thank you, Lisa. I've got some little bits to show. Again, once I know Elaine is back in chat, probably do it before the intermission. Got a new intermission video just for the art stream. Sherry Ann, hey. Uh, oi, mother buds. Hey, Sponge. Sponge, it occurred to me yesterday. I probably should have thrown a wrench your way. So if you want one, you can have one. If you don't want one, that's fine. But I takes ages. No, actually, what you'll find, John Boy, is they cover themselves by saying it can take a while, but both times, because I got demonetized the first time within a week, fastest demonetization ever. Then I had to wait 3 months, but so I've been monetized twice. But in both days, I think both times it was the same day. It was either the same day or within 24 hours. I want to troll. I know, Jumbo wants a troll. I'll troll anyone if one wants one. See, I told you the mods are the. Oh yeah. Feed me. I want trolls. Oh, you've had snow in Leeds. I don't think we've had any. Although often we don't get it, but when we do, we get a lot. Walked through 5 inches of sand this morning. Ugh, it annoys me walking through sand. No snow in New Zealand. I bet that's not true. But I bet there's snow somewhere in New Zealand. Oh no, hang on, it's summer, isn't it? Do the mountains on the South Island keep the snow, or are they completely clear in the summer? I sit on the no people side of the pub for my cuppa. I have a good choice. Football at 3, not a problem. I have saved. You have actually. God, so much simpler. What I've been doing this morning for animation. So, I'm going to go for a tiddle. You go for a tiddle. Hang on. Let me just. I didn't want to do it without asking her, but it did occur to me that why didn't I ask Sponge? Sponge, really good mod. Got way more mods than I planned, but because of the art streams, I don't want any more mods under pressure that they've always got to be here when I'm live. Especially as I'm going at stupid times and it covers the time zones. So, and I was looking at the chat yesterday when I'd finished and I thought, why didn't I ask Sponge? If she can keep John Boy in check, she can mod for anybody. I have to go find her. Where is she? No. I'm in on the YouTube at the minute. On the YouTube! God, I sound old. I'm on the YouTube. Where is she? No, she's in the chat. Can't find her. There she is. There we go. So there we go. That's all sorted. It should be in blue now, sweetie. Yeah. And Caroline approves. No problem, Elaine. No problem. Sponge and the Smurf Girl. Sponge will keep you in check. I never got it. Oh, the earworm. I've just got an earworm. Got the Smurf song in my head now. I have the power, yeah. No lag. I'm hoping it's only webcam, so it should be alright. the top peaks of the mountains, like Puru and Taranaki in the North Island, and all the South Island mountains, the peaks a bit snow in the summer, not much. Yeah, but they keep the just the very tops, doesn't it? Because the height. It wasn't in the summer; it was in February. But I remember flying from Albuquerque to Denver, and there's this. Even if you're frightened of flying, there's a spectacular scene to look out of the window as you're flying north, just before you get to the Rockies, and in one view you get blazing hot desert and snow-capped mountains. Awesome sight. It's sort of been coming in chat now. It's all blue. Yeah. Have I said hello to Susan? I think I have. Sorry if I haven't, Susan. Oh yeah. Oh God, that reminds me. Have I still got? Hang on. Yeah, I have. Let me close my programs down because I've been editing this morning. That should be safer now. Wait for the Jarm. Yeah, if Beardo comes in, I'll play his little Jarm. I doubt he will. He only comes in when I'm in trouble. We had hail yesterday. See, we can get hail. I've seen hail here right up until July. Not very often, but it can happen here. Actually, we don't get hail that often generally, but yeah, I've seen it as late as that. It's like, hang on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, bottom of the chat. Excellent, very pleased to hear it. Yeah, what? You've been having problems, haven't you, Caroline? Let's turn my camera. That's not my camera. That's my camera. That's not a wrench. That's a wrench. As you can see, I've actually coloured a little bit of the background in. I want to try and get this finished today. So, hey Laura. I think Laura's got a miniature live tonight. I haven't got the vision or the dexterity to do those. There's a lady on the market that sells loads of them, and they look awesome. A friend of mine who has the store next to her actually buys them. My fine motor skills couldn't handle it. And Laura, how do you do it with those nails? I don't know. Honestly, she's a genius managing to do all that. So, yeah, thank you, Elaine. I am happy with this one, and actually, I think because it's obviously for the Chariots of the Gods background, but I'm actually quite excited to finish it because I think Grok will actually animate this for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the colouring today. You don't need to see me doing all the fine lining, the black bits, the lines and stuff, just to make them pop. But what I probably will do is screen grab me, putting it into Photoshop as to what I'm going to enhance it and put bits and pieces in with it in Photoshop. And then I'll do an animation on it. So, welcome in, Laura. The nails help. Really? I have never, this with me, and this is ever since I was a kid. I mean, I only put nail varnish on, and actually I've got a finger that doesn't have any on. When I'm doing art streams or art videos. That's actually quite long for my nails. My nails have never, I'm trying to think if I've got one that hasn't got any nail. And that one, I do not have sort of a lot on the fingers. So I don't have that head start some people have. I wish I did, but no, I've got crap nails. I always have. Yuck. Hello, Miss Mayhem. Hey. and also doing the artwork. Yeah, look at there's no bloody nail varnish on that one. Grok will do amazing with it. I've just switched to Grok, and Jesus, I'm cancelling all my Daigen subscription. Grok does what I ask it to do. And this is down to Elaine, by the way. To say before I do the intermission, I'll show you what Elaine did yesterday. If you're in Children of the Crow, you'll already have seen it. But I'll show you what she sent me yesterday. I absolutely adore it. I think we should do. Maybe I'll do some more voodoo dolls. Actually, maybe we could do a full animation with all of them. But and I'm looking at it thinking I can't get Daigen to do that. So, and I've been playing around with Grok this. I've literally just gone into it this morning, and it's incredible. Yeah, thank you, Miss Mayhem. I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually thinking of putting a section of it, not all of it, but maybe sort of this section of it onto a t-shirt. Let's do it as merch as well. What I'm going to do in terms of the next art stream, because this will be the last one I do this picture on. I'm going to actually probably should say this when Raven's in, but I am going to do fiddlesticks at Raven's request, but I don't think it'll work for an art stream because you won't be able to tell what it is for quite a long time. So I think I'm going to do that as a time lapse for the art channel. So the next art stream I do, which will probably be sometime tomorrow, I'm going to start that crow one. Sugar Daddy, wait, don't encourage him, Laura. We all have to put up with that. Really? So do you fancy doing a picture and auctioning it for charity? I could do. I tell you what, people who've been with me for a while will know that, was it last year or the year before? It was the year before, actually. I was planning on doing an art stream. An art stream. It was the year before, actually. A charity stream. And we did do we were going to do 12 hours. We ended up doing 9. But I didn't do the charity side because 2 other channels did charity streams. Now, one of them, well, I'm not going to get into the politics, but I thought people have been asked for enough money. But find a space to do one. Then I do have a local animal charity here that's very good at telling you how much you've made, and they've taken all sorts of animals, not just dogs and cats, and so I may actually do an art stream at some point. Charity stream. So we'll include stuff like that. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with me doing some of the other artworks I've done for the debunkers for a charity stream. Or the little voodoo, yeah. What I thought I'd do, because I only did 2 pages of voodoo dolls, didn't I? So I might see if there's anybody missing. Get that done. Actually, I'll probably play it again, but I'll just quickly play the animation that Elaine did. If you've seen the yearbook, you'll have seen the voodoo dolls. What she did was she took my voodoo doll, crows, and segs, and she did this with it. Bloody awesome. So, chat's jumped. 135 to cancer research is actually fab. Yeah, I'll do that. T-shirt. Yeah, that'll look good on a t-shirt. And So what I'll do is like I say, I'll do a section of it. I was thinking of just putting something like the Chariots await or something on it. Thank you, Sherry Ann. Just going to be finishing these side bits today. Aussie Cat, sorry I'm late. Not a problem. Would make a great t-shirt. Yeah, I don't know how easy you can sort of see the detail on here, but when I've obviously finished it, still got to get this lighted sorted. Yeah, I did pay for it. That's what I mean. I want to let go of my Daigen subscription. Yeah, it's $30, $30 American. So I don't know, 22, 23 pound a month. It's actually better value than Daigen. I'm on an offer on Daigen at the minute, so it means I can cancel it before it goes full whack. Actually, Elaine, you've managed. I'm new to this. What I actually might do is just throw the the way you've got it done, and with them doing it in time. I did have a go, but I'm not as good as you at that. At doing that one, so I'm still learning. So if you just we'll have a look at the voodoo dolls and see who's missing. Because, like I say, there's only 2 pages of those. So I can probably have people in. That'd be awesome. It's a bit fun to do, yeah. Yeah. As soon as Crystal get in, because I've used a couple of peaches pictures for Bristol. Hey Andy, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? It's I love those little voodoo dolls. It's a shame they actually can't be produced. They're so cute. But I think in the yearbook, actually, I've got the yearbook open. Who've got? Let's see if I can find it. Let's find the voodoo dolls in the yearbook. It's probably, I can't remember where they are. That's the tarot cards. Hang on. There we go. In fact, I'll screen share that. Oh, I've just closed bloody internet down. Screen share. Share screen. Why is it not letting me? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. So these are the ones that have been done so far. I don't know whether you can see that, but I'll just look at the bigger picture. We've got Sagme, Crow, Justin, Beardo, Kenny, Carla, Boo, Jeff, Shape, Joe, Mr. Gray, and Jimmy. So there's actually a few others I could be doing up as voodoo dolls. That'll be pretty easy to do. Andy's arting. I tell you what, because I did try Clinks, you recommended it, and I would say the same thing with Daigen. I am so used to Daigen taking forever. I mean, that you can get longer animations out of Daigen, but how quick Grok does it is amazing. Bristol's in trouble now. Oh, hell yeah. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. Sage had Hey Sage had internet outage, just getting it. -1, -18. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Kenny's pinned to the background like a butterfly. Oh, bless his heart. Come on, who's that? It's an older photograph online of a burnt out car, part of an urban decay theme I'm working on. Awesome. I think at the bottom of the chat. Wow. Okay, so if I turn the camera on. Oh, it's because I've got that on. Oh. Camera. Right, so look, the voodoo dolls. Yeah, I like those voodoo dolls. Wouldn't it be cool to have them proper 3D, and the ones that Debbie did? So motivation to find a paintbrush. There we go. I found a paintbrush. Look, paintbrush, guys. That was quick. I'm hungry, mind. I'm going to spend the whole life complaining about being hungry, but that's nothing new, is it? Some drink a Coke. And then we'll get cracking. Bloody pen down. Right, there you go. What am I on? 32 minutes at the bottom of the chat. That has to be a bloody record at the minute. That never happens. Thank you, Aussie Cat. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm a bit shaky this morning. Probably lack of food. Don't cope a lack of food. Hey Alexis, Artemis Green had the first. How you going? See you, hon. Oh, hang on, just let me get rid of the comments off the stage. There we go. Crow loves his hot dog. He does. He'll be ordering that next. Phoning up Amazon. Do we do hot dog bathtubs? No, sir. Stop asking. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does do them. He's got to save up for the day first. If you're in Children of the Crow, I put a new quiz up yesterday, so you can choose. Ask the question which bidet you should buy, because those are the tough questions that we ask in Children of the Crow. You know, what's your hot dog name and what bidet should you buy? Burger bathtubs. What are you eating, Sarah? I'm not eating anything. I was eating a Ritz cracker. I'm starving. I know what video I've got to buy. Well, we're here to help. We are here to help. Consumer advice, like which magazine? I'm not used to these watercolor colors yet. I don't really know how to turn out like. Bit of a risk. Just looks like mud. Oh. Let's do a couple of those. Sorry, I'm trying not to do dead air, guys, but concentrating's tricky today. I shouldn't have mentioned the B-Day, should I? You mean I could have a good B-Day? Well, advisory only. So if you're in Children of the Crow, consumer guide for B-Days. Hey, Wiz. How are you doing? That's how productive I was last night, by the way. I made the B-Day quiz for Crow. Every little helps. I'm starving. I should have got some food before I did this. Never mind. I wasn't that hungry before I went live. It takes me about 2 hours to get hungry. And then my stomach complains heavily. So I'm sorry, I might have to crunch some cheese biscuits for a bit. Hands up who's been in a B-Day when drunk. No, me either. No, of course not. Actually, I'm a commoner. I haven't come across that many B-Days. Especially not in this country. They tend to associate them more with being away in France and stuff. Not being in the UK. I don't think unless you're super rich, they've made it as far as Northumberland. So... we've managed without them for thousands of years. wonder who came up with the idea for that. Isn't that a funny thing to come up with? I know what we need to invent. Something to watch somebody's bum. Um, and people buy them. Or want to buy them. If you're crow. It's not quite in the right position still for me. Never mind, I'll get there. Eventually. I don't know if I know anybody who owns a bidet, I don't think. Right. Crow the chat. Oh, that was a sick for watching your hands when I was young. I think first. Oh, Ryan's in. I've got a treat for you lot. I've been in places, most places I should have when I'm drunk. The huge posh houses have bidets. Yeah, I reckon posh houses have bidets. We probably don't bloody even use them. Oh, I've got a bidet. I'm so posh I have a bidet. Don't use it, but I have a bidet. Pay any money, they don't use it. I'm about to switch to my pencils because these watercolours are annoying me. But yeah, let's switch to the pencils. I still can't tell what the colours are on the watercolours. Feel better yet? Oh yeah, Ryan was poorly. Are you feeling better, sweetie? Sugar. Oh, she's cheating on you with Wayne. Wayne was in earlier. Yeah, my sugar daddy. Mm-hmm. No. I don't know anyone pushing up to a B-day. Well, I live literally down the street from the Duke and Duchess of Northumberland, so I'm guessing they've got one. Elaine, I have stories. I bet you bloody have sponge. Nothing wrong with a bucket and a sponge, exactly. Good for morning after curry. Elaine's a class act. She is. She is. She raises the standards around here. Sorely needed. I always default to these ink pencils. Just so much easier. Especially when you're just colouring in. Don't encourage Caroline, she'll tell you. He's learning. Crow never stops learning. Me either. made my own voodoo doll. Can I send it to you to show you? You can, if you keep reminding me, because you're getting the buttock buster B-Day. You need to get the buttock buster. Can't remember why. I think I've got the colon cannon. Love voodoo dolls, me too. I've got a New Orleans one somewhere, so you send me. Doesn't look like that though. Shame, really. There I sat, happily peeing, looking around the bathroom, when I spotted the loo and thought, whoops. Oopsie. Can't take her anywhere. Cannot take her anywhere. Oh, Wizard's Posh. You did, Rob, saying that was on par with who invented the English language question. Yeah. Seg went ballistic at him for that. Bless him. And yet, be aware, when Chris Crow knows his stuff, he knows his bloody stuff. I did a video of a drop bear landing on my shoulder, yes, but it's not quite right yet. Not the way I like it. You're just a typical bloody artist. Ryan is my sugar daddy. Oh, she says that now. She says that now. Sponges on a lot of London TV footage, CCTV footage. I don't think I've ever used one. I just looked at it and thought, no. Exactly. The only time I used a veto was just after I gave birth. It was heaven. Yeah. The dancing voodoo dolls were fucking awesome. Yeah, I'll check it in a minute, sweetie. I've heard the ding. Mike O has the automatic ass blast butt spark. Yeah. Pepperoni. Thank you, sweetie. Crow the chat. That just jumped. Oh, give me a minute. Am I safe just to I'll do it that way? Oh, actually, I'll do it from image. Right, so I've got Hiccup's image file. Let's find my Grok folder. John Boy's Voodoo doll. There you go. Voodoo. I saw a video clip yesterday where Americans were discussing travelling and one said they would go to England because they speak English. We do. We invented it. We invented English. The quote saying the clues in the title as to who invented English. The English. The English. Oh, make me one, Laura. Suitably gruesome. Yeah, suitably gruesome. It's it's an authentic John Boy. Access. Did you? Hang on. Did you? Chat's jumping. Stop jumping. Did you get them pins in put in at a wedding? He goes to a lot of weddings. John Boy does. Have a bit of tuna on your lip, John Boy. Or is it a mushroom? Or is it both? Probably both. Nasty habit. Tuna and mushroom. No. He probably doesn't even like it. He's probably now having it all the time just to spite everybody. First thing in the morning. What up, people? Hey, hey, Dave. There you go. So if Ryan is your sugar baby and I'm your sugar daddy, does that make me Ryan's sugar granddaddy? It does. That's exactly what it makes you. I need coffee. I need coffee as well, and I'm 51 minutes. I can go into intermission soon. Mushy peas. Love mushy peas. Don't care what anybody says. Sarah loves the mushy peas. Fish chips and mushy peas. You can't beat it. It's the only thing I have mushy peas with, actually. Oh, sometimes there's a tradition up here which I don't see as much, but when I was growing up, if you were going out to a function, a do, if you're going for a bit of a do, and there was catering, they would sometimes do pie and pea supper, and I used to like meat pie with mushy peas. Pie and pea supper. Oats and yogurt and 2 boiled eggs. Oh, God, I'm hungry. I'm not crying. Good. Breakfast burrito. Oh no, Little Miss Mayhem wins. Oh, that's what I want. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, but my body clock's all over the place. Breakfast burrito sounds awesome. Let's get rid of John Boy. There we go. John Boy after a wedding. just before he gets home and live streams to nobody live streams without being there for 12 hours. First thing in the morning and I'm here. Well, I've got, hopefully Ryan's still here. I don't know if Sandra's here. See Sandra come in, I'll play it again. We have a very special present for you, Bristol. Very special. Images thanks to the lovely Peachy. Me learning to use a different animation program thanks to the lovely Elaine. So here you go.
Every twirl brings us closer. Yes.
Always keeping the Bristol boys in line. Sandra B for boss.
There you go. Bristol. No tea, no coffee. It's this crank old lady that just stole my coffee. How rude. I know. Your mushy peas are awesome. Let me diss in mushy peas. Rob's lurking. Oh. I'm not down to a reaction yet. Just got a lap back. It was a morning snuggle time. Oh. Yeah, Sandra Peachy did the. I think they've seen the pictures, but I animated them this morning. I enjoyed that because it's Sean's new button for me. I've got 4 tins of mushy peas, but no spud pies to go with them. Well, that's not very organised of you. She just snuck up behind me and stole my coffee. She did. Just to rub it in.
Every twirl brings us closer. Yes.
Always keeping the Bristol boys in line. Sandra B for boss.
Oh, that felt good. Dave wants a plank in. There we go. No words. I'll make a change as a first. I love Masaka. I haven't had Masaka for ages. Oh, Sandra is here. Yeah. They animated really well. So, I mean, the main effort there, give props to Sandra Peachy. I know she's not in the chat at the moment, but I'll let her know we looked at it for creating the images. So, I also have a mean old broad stealing my coffee. Me too. British boys, Bristol boys. Came back and that was. I'm sorry, Mr. Prism. I'm sorry. Sorry you had to go through that. Someone has to keep them online in line. You're probably right on both sides of that. Just getting daylight for Sage. 3 to 4 inches of white. Yeah, you can keep that. Oh no. Hi, Sarah in chat. Sorry, I'm not feeling well. Oh, sweetie, you take care of yourself. Oh, how can you do this to me? You're loving it. Stop protesting. Got you two live tomorrow. Asking for a friend. Probably should know Crystal live, shouldn't I? Some mod for them. I'm a good mod, I am. I just assume people are live in the usual slot. It's not my fault if I get it wrong. Where are my pencils? I have to find that. Hang on. There's one. Right. A portal on this desk has opened up again. Let's do this bit. And then I'm going to have an intermission, and it's just a rough video, but because I actually switched to Grok, I could actually start experimenting, putting my own artwork in. So all of the animations that you see in the intermission video are my artwork. There's no AI in it. And the more I can do that, to be honest, the better. I do love using the AI, but I do need to be using more of my own artwork. In case people forget I can draw. Ish. So I can just get these bits done, then I'm going to go into intermission. I don't remember doing that one. Right, let's see. I'll do it from the bottom because I can see Kenny's just popping in. So, hey Kenny, good to see you, sweetie. How you doing? Alright, just go back up. Sandra, keeping those boys in line. Always. Sandra, sweetie, I hope you're getting some rest. I don't know. Sean confused. Yeah, I hope Sandra feels better soon. Lots of roosters flying around here. Didn't even know they could fly. I think aren't they a bit like pheasants? Because I know pheasants don't fly much, but they can fly enough to get to, well, they can fly quite high, but mostly they just fly to get from A to B in short distance. My word, can tell she mods for us. Just ask her. You never forget you can draw. You just get a bit rusty. That's my excuse anyway. I think it's like being fit. I always say art's like a muscle. If you stop doing it for a while, you've got to get into training. Get strong again. I'm always nice. Really? Toast done in the air fryer just isn't right. No, there's nothing to say to that. Sarah show for Kevin the Bristol's.
Every twirl brings us closer. Yes.
Always keeping the Bristol boys in line. Sandra B for boss.
I'll show Elaine's video as well. I just look at that and I think, there's no way I'd have that amount of energy to do that these days. Did you finish your studio clear out? I'm not sure he started. Every 5 minutes he was coming into my live stream yesterday, said, I'm cleaning up the studio. No, you're not, you're typing. Hey Tron. With pheasant. I don't mind pheasant. But I can live without it. They're bloody annoying though. They're everywhere here because obviously we're next to the Duke, so they're everywhere. Um, is that the toast you had earlier? The untoasted toast. That's what's known as bread. Jumbo. Pirouette, fellas. uh, right. Chocolate brown sauce, white chocolate, mayo and hot dog. Uh, you know, we can extend that little video. I know what I'm doing now. In trouble now, sure. He's always in trouble. Elaine Dunn just needs a little more room. You know, he probably said he was cleaning the studio. All he had to do was shift a box or something. I've got more room now. Clean the studio. Why would you air fry anything like that? With all your toys out the pram. My sister has a pheasant that likes to get right below a window and crow. Yeah, oh, they're noisy buggers. They squawk. Get your life jacket on. Well, actually, in terms of pheasants, we had one a couple of years ago that kept coming into the garden that only had one foot. They're remarkably resilient when they want to be, but they, it's, you know, it's not a sport shooting pheasant. I mean, you know, all you have to do is drop some food on the ground; they'll walk right up to you. They're not the stealthiest of birds, and if they hit the car, they bounce. Get some serious damage done if you're not careful. Yeah, that's why we've got so much around it. We're not just pheasant, because we have a hunting season. It's big money around here. Big money. Who blocked who? I'll let the mod sort. Oh, almost blocked. This is why if I'm on the phone, I actually tell the other mods. I'm on the phone. Don't rely on me on my phone. Or I'll say if I'm time anybody out, it'll be an accident. I will apologise in advance. I'm not even touching Spanger's comment above this. I had a three-legged squirrel that lived in my yard a few years, nicknamed it Tripod. Oh. It was very uninventive, the name we had for the pheasant. It was Hoppity. But the bugger, because I would sit in the garden if it was nice weather for hours doing artwork and stuff, and literally if I didn't move and get it some food, it would literally walk up to me and bash my foot with its beak, and those beaks on pheasants are hard. John Boy has you have armbands, do you, Sean? Do you have water wings as well? John Boy, time you out. Power's gone to his head. Oh, no mercy in here. It wasn't John Boy. Yeah. Any trolls lurking and watching, be aware. Nothing you can do that the mods won't do 10 times fold. Yeah. Right, while you all argue, I'm going to make yourself a coffee. So, where's my intermission? go. Play. That's not the right one.
Empty page, like a winter sky. Just my shaking hand and a borrowed light. Little strokes where the quiet starts. Every line I draw is a door in the dark. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Smoky blues in the valley of your face. Copper gold where the sorrow used to stay. I'll mix your light with the evening rain. Lay it down in layers till the hurt looks brave. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty let the pigment say it is slow. In the cracks of every canvas, love is learning how to glow. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every scar a sacred tone. We paint this fragile, fleeting moment till the beauty feels like home.
Sorry, I've boiled the kettle. I forgot to put the water in the milk. Right. Okay, so it's busy. That was below the Lovely Raymond's not in. Pair of them. I think that Caroline and Raven are having a competition to see who can time out the most content creators. Then I'm going for tea. I've got coffee now. Sorry, John Boy got the blame. It shouldn't. Yeah, but you know we're fine with John Boy being blamed. That's all good. Nectar of the Gods is brewing coffee. Hey Jonathan, sorry, welcome to the Madhouse. Jumbo, no, I'm not messing with Caroline. Nothing worse than a woman scorned. Sarah. I can make more buttons. Blame her for all timeouts from now on. Look, the pyramid headed to Sarah. Yeah, I enjoyed doing that. That was really quick. I enjoyed doing that one, and the next one on the art channel. The next one will be fiddlesticks. Ravens requested fiddlesticks, so let's do that. And I'm going to do that crow picture on here. So next art stream it'll be the crow picture. Caramel latte and chocolate chip cookies here. Well, hello. Thank you, Cedra. Oh, guys, I'm blushing. I got into the habit of doing collages about 15 years ago. Just naturally default to doing them. And I don't plan them out to make them just go along. So yeah, this will be coloured today. I'll finalise all the black outlines and then get it done up. I think it'll animate as well in Grok. Crow's also fish. Right. Don't make me be nice. Crow's a sweetheart. Crow's lovely. Such a nice man. It's a complete angel. That sound convincing? Well, hopefully he's not lurking when I say he is. He's lovely. When he wants to be. I can't just do the full compliment. I'm sorry. Thank you, Pinky. I haven't been doing enough of my own, and the fact that, because all of that video was my artwork, it was put into Grogu to animate, but that was literally 100% my artwork. So I can get on with my special project. Writing all this down. What are you writing down? Oh God, no. Elaine, can you imagine going to Bardera Ways? Yeah, you lot must have worked out by now. I just suck at pretending. Writing all this down. Not rather, but can you imagine going to art school now? It's like, God, no, I'm not doing it that way. I know. They're giving all tickets, John Boy. Okay, so I'm just having a sip of coffee, then I'm gonna restart. I'll restart now. See, this is why I don't get many trolls in my chat, because they just look at my mods and think I'm not going in there. Can't compete with that. And I know that they're bloody hungry for somebody to come in and cause bother. They'll be racing each other to get to the time out button. And by the way, when Ravens arrive, good luck with that. Bloody lightning she is. Actually, I sent a little I did a little animation of Raven. Let me show you the one of Raven. I haven't got it in StreamYard, but come on. On it. Just buffering.
You dare challenge me, worm. This graveyard is mine. Bow before your queen!
I sent that to her. Dealing with the zombies. No, I didn't. They wouldn't have had me back then anyway. Couldn't draw a straight line. Can't draw a straight line now. People say that to me if I was on a market stall or an art fair or something. People say, "Oh, I can't draw a straight line." I just say that's what rulers are for. Nobody. I've got this in one of my videos. I'm going to redo the video, but I've got this in one of my videos. Nobody will look at your artwork and say you've used a ruler. On very few, unless they're really sad. Nobody's going to look at your artwork and say you used a ruler for that. They are going to look at a piece of artwork and go, "Oh, those lines aren't very straight." Trust me. 14 years of full time. Do you know what? I think it's a little bit. It's like anything. I mean, teachers always make the worst students anyway. But I think it's a bit like driving. I think most of us, if we had to do a driving test again, would just fail. You get so used to doing something one way, and I would be like that. I would be like, I'm not doing it that way. I know how to do this. Tell me stuff I want to know that I can't do already. I never went to art school. Only ever had one drawing course in college. The only thing I ever did in uni, because it was an elective, in the first year you could choose a subject that was nothing to do with what you were doing. Well, it was partly connected. Is I did a photography course, and I did it to learn to use the darkroom. It was awesome. I would love to have a darkroom again. But the only other thing I've done, and I was so disappointed when I came back on Hill Health in 2012, and what I did was I actually signed on, which if you're not UK means you sign up with social services. Didn't sign up for it to get any money. I signed up to, while I was setting the business up, you could, if you sign on, you can get your national insurance paid. But because I was signed on, I could actually go for free courses. And I signed on to do a children's illustration course because that's one of the things I do want to do. And I think 99% of the course was writing the bloody story, and it's like, this isn't what you've advertised. Because she did a little drawing thing in class, and she's like, "Well, why are you here if you can draw like that?" I said, "I didn't come here to learn to draw. I came here to learn to do children's illustration." So, it wasn't what it said on the tin. I do have a good story out of it, though, so at some point I will animate it, draw it, illustrate it, that's the word. Words are tricky, guys. Put that cookie. Nobody puts a cookie down. Not around here, not in my chat. I've never thought them as a necessity. No. You can always learn the things you don't know by yourself. Dad taught me most. Yeah, Mum and Dad taught me. They both went to art school. So any official techniques I know, probably more from Mum actually than Dad. Because Dad was a bit of a rogue with his art. Yeah, you can learn by yourself. For example, I'm going to switch my Patreon to doing more art stuff. So if you're on my Patreon, you don't want to keep going, just because there's only a few left on there. I'll let you know when it's up and running again. properly. But it won't be learn to draw, that sort of thing, because there's so many videos on YouTube with that sort of thing. But the trouble is, most of them are like really technical, and it's like, God, I'd be so bored going through that. This is how you do shading. I went through school. My parents, again, both the school knew they were both artists. They were teachers, but they knew they were artists as well, and kept going to parents' evenings, being so, how can you two be artists and so no creative at all? So yeah, school. I bypassed it all at school because I didn't think I could do it. I actually wanted to be a writer, fiction writer. That's what I wanted to do. Trouble is, I used to tell the school that I want to be a writer, and they'd go, "Oh, look into journalism." I don't want to be a journalist. I want to be a writer. They never quite got that concept. Like, they didn't go to the best schools. So where I grew up. If you can't draw a straight line, try and draw a round line backwards. If you can draw a perfect circle, freehand, then you're good. Again, draw round stuff. I mean, I haven't drawn round stuff for everything on here, but it doesn't really matter. But for the big stuff, I have. Alex is going to the hairstylist. Have a good day. I have some online trainings. I did a photography course. There are some things I've have to learn from YouTube artists that I wanted more photorealistic drawings. I'm a bit funny with the photorealistic drawings. I mean, technically they are amazing, but I tend to be a bit grumpy with it because I think, well, what's the point? Just take a photograph. But there's part of me that thinks, because I think my strongest, I need to get the lighting right to be able to do it on an art stream, but my strongest skill, because I've been doing it for the longest, because I was drawing just in pencil for the most part for years, it's pencil drawing, and there's part of me that thinks maybe I should just sort of do a video for the art channel where I literally just really go for the photorealism one. Just to the only trouble is I think I'd probably get bored. Sarah wants to hey Julie wants to see artwork with extracurricular activities. Shh. Told you that in confidence. It's amazing what you can teach yourself. I'm learning to make jewellery and wire weaving right now. I made some obsidian cabochons. I'm wrapping. Oh, awesome. I did start doing it. Back to lurking. Yeah, bye, Julie. I did start doing jewellery about 3 years ago. But yeah, hands. I just didn't dare sell any of it because I thought that's going to fall apart. I just don't have the motor skills for it. I did want to do just before, again, like the drumming. Just before I knackered my left hand, I wanted to do some. I would still actually like to do silversmithing. I don't know if my hands would cope with it, but yeah, I want to do so much. The internet can give you inspiration, and the internet is, when I'm criticizing. I'm not criticizing some of these art channels. It's just that it's very traditional in the way they're teaching it, and when you can do something already, especially, you want to learn specific techniques. I don't need to know right from the beginning. I just, you need different levels. You need somebody who's got different levels. It's like I want to, I still haven't got around to it, but I want to use charcoal more and things like that. So Kenny would be so proud of us. That'd be awesome, Sage Rat. Also, I would love writing in English, but couldn't find a passion for a real job. ended up in automotive tech, working with my hands. I do want to get back to the writing. I mean, I'm doing the non-fiction writing, but I'd love to get back to the fiction writing. Problem is, I can only work 15 to 20 minutes at a time due to my spinal injury, but I keep plugging along. We may see it in April or May, or bless. See, that's the other problem with my hands, even with stuff I mean, I can draw fine, because it's my left hand that's damaged, but for stuff that requires, motor skills in both hands, yeah, 15, 20 minutes is about my limit. I'm like that with typing. No, go for it. Like I say, I'm kind of curious to see how photorealist I could go. Just out of interest, I'm going to do the one. I mean, the technique on them is amazing. I need to find the right picture to do, though. Because I want to find one that really feels as though it jumps out at you on the page. The only trouble is, I've looked at 3D, supposed 3D drawings, and I'll look at some of them and I think, that's not possible. I mean, some of them do them really well. Like they draw a spider and it's like it's actually sitting on the page rather than a natural drawing because of the lighting and the shadows being there. I've seen some of them and I've thought, that's not possible. There's elements in that is not possible. And I've actually worked out how they've done it. So I want to do it properly. I'm always doing that. Thanks, Dave. There you go. Yeah, I think because I haven't done a proper pencil drawing for so long, that's the bit I'm most behind in. So I really need to get the pencil muscles flexed. Lurking on the phone, does that mean hiding? So just started looking for picky or some. Yeah, you know what? It's I'm not afraid. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for advice for new techniques. It's like I mean, I do it not just for the art, but I go to for things like the for the music for the Suno. I've always gone to Phil if I can't work something out. Phil's helped me a lot, and gone to Elaine for programs for better animation because I really want to get my special project done, but it has to be all my own artwork. I want it to be 100% me. I think I may be able to get cracking on that now. My right is the worst damage, but I'm left-handed. Yeah, I mean I'm lucky because if it had been my right hand, my left hand was. I actually didn't realise. I didn't know until I was about, what's that one? 2006. So, yeah, I was coming up to 40, and I didn't realise till I was 40 when they were trying to work out what had happened with my hand, and they were crap at it. That what they did was they took one of the many things that bloody did, as well as give me electric shock treatment, and yes, they did. Is they x-rayed both hands. And they x-ray both hands so they can compare and contrast the hands. And the the consultant looking at my x-ray said, "Oh, your left hand is globally smaller than your right." Never noticed. I mean, I know you have a slight difference, say, in hands and feet across the body. You're not perfectly symmetrical, but if you can see it. I'm lined up at the bottom. That's how much smaller my left hand is. If you look at those two fingers, that's how much smaller. I'd never noticed. So my left hand's generally weaker anyway. I would have been screwed if it happened on my right hand. I broke my back. It mostly affects my lower heart. Spinal injuries, just generally. Sandra's diabetes has taken a turn. She has ketosis. We are hoping she can clear it. If not, it's hospital job. Oh no! Can we have hearts in the chat for Sandra? I love Sandra. Yeah, make sure you give her my love. Give her all our love. Oh, good people, all of them at Bristol. Doesn't matter how much ribbon I give Sean. She's okay. I only tease people. Everybody else can stuff off. You don't get my special humour if I'm not bothered. Yeah, lots of hearts in the chat for Sandra. That sucks. And she's such a treasure, genuine treasure. Come on. I think I need a cookie. It's not one thing that's... Yeah. Tell me about it. I think a lot of us can relate to that, but I hope she's okay. Always the way, yeah. Uh-oh. Ryan's back. Let's celebrate Ryan being back.
Every twirl brings us closer. Yes.
Always keeping the Bristol boys in line. Sandra B for boss.
There you go. Sandra says she appreciates it, guys, and sends you all her love. Oh, Sandra, Sandra at Bristol. Lisa. Sean, if it's not one connector, it's a load of mixed up wires all over the place doing your head in. See? The good one of the Bristol boys appreciated it. The evil brother complained. Trying to work at the same time. I lose track of chat when I'm actually on the running the live. That's not a problem, Lisa. There'll probably be a little animation coming your way as well, actually. Because the other thing I've been animating is I can animate is the dolls that Debbie did. I think I need to redo this, but I think I did the Bristol one for that to see if it would take the 3. Where is it? Hang on. Grok. Oh, I can't see the Bristol one. I've got to show you the seg one. Oh, is that the picture? Oh. Where are my animations? Image file. Oh, it's because I've asked for an image file. I need a video file. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Don't agree with me. I'm a sensitive soul. Well, not really, but you know. Uh, Chromie files. Is that it? Yeah. That's taken from one of Debbie's dolls. Um, got to feed the fox and hound, won't be long, no problem, Sponge. Thank you, Ryan. I'm actually happy with this one. It's the first decent large piece of artwork I've done in a long time. Yeah, I'll do the I can do the dolls for you and Wes. I'm the evil one. Yeah, I'm blood. I'm the one haunting Lee. If you're the one haunting Lee, can you please knacker his bloody Wi-Fi? Exercising from YouTube. I'm the funny one. Apple juice, yeah. Extremely fermented apple juice. Seg does love its apple juice. I'm trying to think what colour I can still use. Crap. Sorry. Yes, 12-year aged apple juice. I think that's probably it was a good year. Excellent vintage. Those sherry laced casks are very useful. Beautiful vintage. I still want to do some other buttons as well. I want to do some red dwarf ones. That'll be me watching that. Again. It's one of those shows I've seen on repeat millions of times and never get bored with it. Everybody's dead, Dave. The only apple I ever have is cider, and not much. I don't like cider. Cloudy apple juice, then 8.5% for you, and the rest. She skipped my message, did I? Oh, one of those. Only didn't read my message out. Only read my message out. You know, like the people who get in your chat. I've said it twice. You did tell the bloody guy that you don't read chat generally, let alone. I read that one. Oh, I missed one. I read that once. Pay attention, Sean. What sort of bathtub was Seg need? Because I could fill it with apple juice for him. I'm not keen on apple. I don't like apple juice. I'm not keen on apples very much. What I love is apple pie. Baked apple, hell yeah. Especially apple and blackberry. Fucking. Just wait till you're live. Just wait. You just do your live tomorrow and do your usual and don't read the chat at all, and I'll just go nuts. Yeah, apple pie, apple crumble. Yeah, there you go. Great minds. I would absolutely do anything for an apple crumble right now. And we just had a big food delivery. Why is it I can do a massive food delivery for the month? I mean, massive. And then I do a live and somebody in chat says something that wasn't on the delivery. Oh, bloody hell. You said you're very sensitive. I said sensitive, a thick condom ring. I'm a very sensitive creature. A very delicate flower. Very innocent. You can ask anybody that doesn't know me, and they'll tell you you're right. God. You can't have a YouTube channel and be bloody sensitive, can you? Even though it doesn't stop some people. Yeah, I know where Ryan's heading with this. So much for being the good one. Last year and the year before, I canned apple pie filling, popped them out and made a quick pie empanada. Ooh. That's what I was thinking, apple crumble and custard. See, you don't need all these fancy schmancy puddings or desserts. Good apple pie. Good apple crumble. Apple and blackberry crumble. Rhubarb. Rhubarb and ginger. Hell yeah. Except I'm not paying a bloody pound a stick for you, rhubarb. Stupid money. I need to get the. If I've got the energy this year, I'll get the one going in the garden. Yeah. Though he knew what he was saying. That word out there, Sean, I noticed. Looks like Sandra just said, you're in charge of the live chat tomorrow. You have full permission to do what you want. Oh, I need an applause button. Have I got an applause button? I need an applause button. That's a crap. That's a StreamYard applause button that sucks. You got evidence, guys? I'm in charge. So do a live and make a note of all the foods mentioned in chat, then do your food order. I know. I should. 2 tins of custard and no apple pie. Oh, that's almost worse. Actually, we probably got tins of custard. Cinnamon cheesecake. Ooh. I haven't had cheesecake in a long time either. I'm hungry for apple crumble and custard now. Yeah, me too. Oh, That's 70s, isn't it? I know what you mean. Don't know if I can. That's going to annoy me now. Is anybody? TV. I'm sure it's TV. Eric Sykes wrote that. I loved Eric Sykes. I think you've got to be of a certain age to remember him, but was it The Cat in the Rhubarb? No, it was a sketch show written by Eric Sykes where they literally don't say words, they just say rhubarb, 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 rhubarb. I think it was 70s. Oh my god, done to be chat, there we go. But I've now got the rhubarb and custard theme tune in my head. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. You didn't have to say what vintage I was, sorry, I'm the same vintage as you can't. Please forgive me. Yeah. I think it'd say it throughout the whole thing. I think that was the thing of it. Oh, Hattie Jakes. Sure, so sweetie Hattie Jakes. I'm pretty sure, hang on, I brought it up, it's 1980. 30-minute comedy special written by and directed by Eric Sykes. Oh, a remake of the Sykes 1970 film Rhubarb. So yeah, it's more of an 80s, 70s thing. Eric Sykes was awesome. Brilliant writer as well. He wrote for a lot of people. He wasn't just in front of the camera. Let's just see if I can find who he wrote for, because I think it can be quite surprising who Eric wrote for. Eric Sykes. Hancock, he was on the team for Hancock. And the Goons, I think. Frankie Howard, all the classics. Welcome and Wise. Yeah, pretty much a lot of the comedy greats he was often on the team for. Cinnabon. Oh, I thought it was misspelling. What's Cinnabon? I'm learning, guys. Never stop learning. Kelly doesn't specify what you have to not stop learning. This is shop. Is that right? Never heard of it. Yes, I'm old. Spike Milligan too. Ronnie's Morecambe and Wise. And I watched these guys on my parents' TV. Oh yeah, I mean I was young, but I was very young, but it was in the days when, you all sat around the TV watching together. Morecambe and Wise. Awesome. Every time Seg does a singing live, I think of Morecambe and Wise. I'm singing all the right notes, just not in the right order. In Morecambe and Wise, it was playing. Spike Milligan was a natural comedic genius. Red velvet cheesecake muffin. Oh my god. Back with a cup of tea, and Yorkshire Parkin. We have a good vintage of comedy in this country. I don't know how far it travels, but yeah. What's Yorkshire Parking? I don't want to. I'm hoping Sponge is going to tell you because I can't remember. I've heard of it, but I'm sorry, guys. I keep losing track. How do I put something down? There's a portal on this desk. Call Kenny Biddle. I found a portal. Portals are real. The tit isn't lying. No eclairs. I haven't had an eclair for ages either. I want an eclair chef. It also makes apple pie. Ginger cake. I see. I love ginger, but ginger cake I don't eat because it always tastes burnt. Yes, I'm that fussy. I'm not a cake person anyway. People always think I'm weird when I say that. How long have I been going? Oh, nearly 2 hours. Right. No. It's got a burnt taste to it that I don't like. Sticky ginger cake from up north. That'll be why I don't like ginger cake. Black treacle. I don't mind black treacle. It's not that I don't like black treacle, but that's what will give it the burnt taste. Bakewell tart. Throw the cherry away. What's wrong with you? I actually don't mind Bakewell tart, and I hate almonds. I hate marzipan. You eat Twinkies. Yeah, but the Twinkies were yummy. Cream-filled Twinkies, hell yeah. I do eat some cake. I love brownies. I'm frightened of saying it like this, but I like my cake to be moist. My problem with cake is often it's too dry. I'd rather have a good cookie. I'm lurking mode for a minute. No problem, Sean, sweetie. That's with the typos. I have to put a light on. Taking his bath. Making the eclairs jealous. Play hard to get, Mike. Play hard to get. Is he floating? We all float down here. Put the red balloon in its hand. He needs a Pennywise mask. I never ate the cherries as a kid. Now I taste what's. I love cherries. I love cherries as a kid. I love cherries now. Cherry flavour. Go with it. Google treacle, yeah. Bakewell tarts. Don't mind them. I prefer golden syrup. Mum loves golden syrup. Golden syrup are good for you for making flapjack. Flapjack as in oats. Bring the oats together. Does that mean I should give cherries a second chance after 40 years? Tell him yes, Scott. Tell him to cut out the tuna and mushroom pizza. I know he'll listen to you. He is sitting, not floating. Does he need to float? Um, there's a seg in the storm drain. I think this fucking tastes of Play-Doh. Yeah, as in oats. Um, so I've actually got some here. They're shop ones. Uh, flapjack bites, got chocolate on top. They're pretty easy to make. Yes, that's often what I use treacle for. Might have to weigh them down with rocks. Sarah's living on baked beans this week. Don't stunt. Oh, I wish I'd have known that. I'd have taken a picture of our large shop so I could post it on Facebook and that's to be red balloon with a Pennywise face. There you go. How do you know what Play-Doh tastes like? Sure you want to know? Isn't flapjack? Welcome in, Ghostfina. Good to see you. The grand entrance you've just made. That's funny. I have chips and beans for tea. Got sausages, I reckon. Egg chips and beans or sausage chips and beans. It tastes the smell of Play-Doh. I know what sponge means actually. There's a certain aroma. Sponge now, I feel like sex, so confused. Please don't weigh him down with anything. I have so many questions. Oh, it's funny. Let's see the floating version. Hey, segways, we all float down here. Time is it in Brisbane? Time is it for you, Caroline? Just checking. My sister got a Play-Doh hairdresser set for Christmas. It was all over the house. They do say taste is part smell, yeah. It's actually the reason. It's not that I don't like Parmesan cheese, but people say, oh, you don't like Parmesan. I can't stand the smell of Parmesan because we know what it smells like. Haggis, nips and totties for Wes. You're punishing him for something. I don't like haggis. We've had this conversation. I don't like haggis. Raven! Hey! How you doing? Raven needs to see my new Bristol button. Hang on.
Every twirl brings us closer. Yes.
Always keeping the Bristol boys in line. Sandra B for boss.
There you go. How are you feeling, sweetie? I've put Yorkshire Park in the recipes and so awesome. That'd be great. Quinny a big wiener hybrid. Borsag visiting. This bathing in apple juice might just look like repeat in the bath. I'm not making nuggets, I bought it. Not sure how I feel. I know that feeling. I know how it feels to not know how you feel. I sympathise greatly. Don't know what colour to do though. Raven like my new outfit. She's in blue. She's in blue. Blue switchy sponge. It's your colour. It's your colour. You know those memes that when you scroll down through the reels on Facebook, which I'm dreadful for. That's my doom scrolling. And I was saying yesterday how what started popping up on mine are these sort of facts about psychology and the body and stuff like that. Apparently, if blue's your favourite colour, mine is. Most psychopaths, their favourite colour is blue. I sat there thinking, how rude! How dare you judge me on which my favourite colour is? Vegan. I've been told, can't remember who said it to me. It might have been Sponge actually. But somebody said to me, because I said I don't like haggis, I don't like any offal of any description. Somebody did say, oh, you can get a vegetarian haggis, but it has to have none of the yucky stuff in it at all. Yeah, I mean, purple I adore. Actually, I'm very picky with blue. It has to be the right colour blue. Purple I adore. I also love burgundy. So, yeah, let's just go with purple. So this drawing is fascinating, like a fold from speed, ancient symbolism wise. That's kind of what I'm going for, because obviously it's for Chariots of the Gods. Hence the pyramid at the bottom, but thank you, Miles, also. And once it goes into Photoshop, once I've done the artwork bit, it goes into Photoshop, I'll be adding little elements in, just little streaks of light and stuff on it. I'm not putting any pictures into it, but it will be my artwork. Thank you for educating this poor little American girl, bless. It's usually the other way around. I usually have to be educated on the American stuff. Favorite colours have always been red and black. I don't know. It didn't do a range. It wasn't one that did a range of colours. It just said most psychopaths, the favourite colour is blue, and I thought that's just rude. That's very rude. I have to get cheese and crackers. I am bloody starving, and our dinner's not for another 3 hours. What did it say about? Oh, what did it say about purple? It didn't. Like I said, it was just the one colour. I think you're safe if you're with any other colour. Back with coffee. Green's your favourite colour and purple. I never used to like green very much, but certain shades of green I actually love now. There's been some things I've got older. And if you're an artist, and you're working in colour, especially if it's paint, the hardest colour to stay. Mum taught me this years ago. The hardest colour to, if you want it as block coloured, to do as block colour is green. And if you need to use a lot of the one shade of green, you have to make enough for whatever you need it for, because it's very hard to replicate. It's a bugger of a colour to use. Birds' nests sound like what do we call them? Like the chocolate crispy type things. What about pink? I've never been a pink person. I like a dusty pink, but I don't like bright pink. Spanish green and orange. Yeah, that's kind of me. I'm fussed. Although when the blue's spot on, it is my favourite colour. But I don't like all blues and I don't like all greens. What's a vegetarian haggis sponge pumpkin soup? I don't know how you can make a vegetarian haggis actually, and it still be a haggis, because I thought the whole point of a haggis was using innards. Sheep's lining and stuff. Stomach lining. Oh, the veggie one is quite nice, but it's not gluten free. My daughter is celiac, so I'm gonna have to make it from scratch. Phil Golf Girl, I'm sitting here lurking with my guinea pig. Sorry, that's what I hear every day. And as a vegan, hearing vegan spot perked my attention, but then you switched to purple and I got really confused thinking you're eating colours. No, we were talking about haggis, and I don't know how you make a vegan haggis, because I thought the whole principle of a haggis was, the animal products. If somebody could guarantee me none of those animal, I mean, I'm not vegetarian, but I can't bear things like offal. So it would have to be completely free of that. Raven, when my niece was little, she had purple and green striped dungarees, and they were the cutest. So was she until she got older. See little leaves on the tree already. It's probably because it hasn't been as cold as it. We've had a cold patch, but I reckon that'll be it here. I think we're going to see the some of the early bulbs popping up as well. Snowdrops and stuff. That's if they're not out already. To make birds' nests, you put both sides of the bed, cut a hole in the centre, put in the... Oh! I know what you mean. See, I'd just make eggy bread. Or if you posh French toast. Raven's still covered in snow. I'm making a vegan gluten-free haggis. Not had any snow. Well, not had any snow all winter. Oh, we've not had any snow. We're fine over here in Blackpool. Well, we haven't been fine here, I can assure you. This is a veggie right now. Ivy Stevie, hello darling, how are you doing? Oi, oi, happy Sunday. Thank you for being a member for 15 months. Good grief. Thank you so much for that. Growing up, my aunt asked me what my colour was, and favourite colour was, and I was confused. I told her I like all colours. Depends on the mood, right? Depends on the mood. Oh, that's helping me grow the chat. There we go. Steve coming in. Definitely got a spring feeling. Don't jinx it for everybody, John Boy. We'll get a bloody blizzard dropped on the whole UK because John Boy said, "Oh, he's got a spring feeling outside." Rolos and minstrels, hell yeah! I want spring too. I want to be able to get out more and start walking properly again. Veggie peeps get really creative. We find a way to recreate everything. Yeah, I'm a veggie. I don't always eat. I mean, I'm very definitely a carnivore, but I do make stuff that doesn't have meat in. I like my vegetables. Yeah, Jimmy's always arguing with us. That's not told in the hole. Told in the hole is sausages and Yorkshire pudding. Snow once for about 5 minutes. Like one day off. Oh no! It's still full on. Winter without snow is no winter at all. Winter without snow is fucking awesome. Maybe Steve's just woken up. And then we can buy Maltesers in stores here. Rollers and minstrels had to be ordered from a British shop. My mum keeps wanting Maltesers. I'm going to sneeze. That's because I'm eating them in. And I keep saying, they're so expensive. Stupid money. No. I was vegan for 6 years for health reasons, and changed my diet. I've never been vegetarian or vegan, I'll be honest. But I am good with my veg. Not so good with my fruit because I'm lazy, but I do like my veg. I like my Rolos and minstrels actually. What does Jimmy think it is? He thinks it's what Dave just said with the bird's nest with the bread with the a circle cut out and the egg in the middle. That's what he calls how's that toad in the mind you how sausage is toad in the house, never mind. But he has argued with me before on that. Know what toad in the hole is? Yes it is. We invented it. Even allergies do make it hard. Just a reduction of animal products is better for you and the planet. I don't push nothing for you on veganism. Do what you can. I mean, I'm dairy intolerant, so I have to be careful anyway. I'll send you a box of rollers, Raven. Oh yes. Play hard to get a little bit, Raven. Vegan for 21 years and vegetarian for 7 before that. I'm a junk food vegan. I actually this is back in the early 90s. I had a friend who was vegetarian and had always been vegetarian on the basis she just didn't like meat. She would eat fish, but she didn't like meat at all, apart from the odd bit of bacon. But it wasn't for principles or anything. But then she did turned vegan for principles, and she was amazing. She was an amazing cook. And the first time she says, "Oh, come over for dinner," and I'll be honest, I went for McDonald's first. Thought there's no way I'm going to get it's going to be enough, and it was an amazing dinner she made. But she had to go to back then especially. She had to go to so huge lengths to get the right stuff to be vegan. It's probably slightly easier now. I love Rolos. Do you know what? You should be vegan if you like well done steak. What's the point? Come on, what is the point? Just crucify the steak, just cripple it, ruin it, cook it to well done and throw it in the bin. I miss McDonald's. I will say you UK peeps are rather lucky. You have a ton of vegan and plant-based products and full plant-based on. Yeah, it is in the last sort of 10, 20 years. It's gotten much better here for that. And most supermarkets of any size. I mean, the supermarket I go to is probably the smallest ones in the town. I mean, it's decent size. You can get everything there, but it's not like one of these huge ones. And you can still get organic stuff in there. It's a bit more expensive, but you can get the organic stuff as well. What are Rolos? They are little chocolate sweets with caramel inside. Rolos. Open full tab. There we go. Pull that up. Share screen. There you go. Those are Rolos. Although where you have to go to get them individually wrapped, I don't know. They made that up, but yeah, it's tube of Rolos, and it's sort of soft caramel in the middle. We you have Clutter Centre in Finland. Same thing, probably, yeah. Yeah. Vicky, hey. I'm not behind on chat. Only a couple of minutes. I'm not surprised. Hey. How you doing? Good to see you. I've got Seg's voice on soon. Her saying at least one sampled, but poor Seg. He was trying so hard. The apple juice wasn't working for him. You got to be careful doing stuff like that. Wisdom, so genuinely. Rollers are awesome. Rollers are awesome. If I ate the amount of veggies I have to eat to be a vegan, I could fly around the world with self-power, if you can imagine. Yeah. Beyond Burgers. I haven't tried those. Oh, are they vegan burgers? Rolos are fancy people Hershey Kisses. Oh yeah, they actually are very similar. They always used to be individually wrapped, did they? Sure, I don't remember them being individually wrapped. I'm not arguing with you, I just don't remember it. Peas are awesome. Never give your last Rolo away, it's the law. No. Do you love anyone to give them your last Rolo? No. Yeah, exactly. You don't give any away. Share Rolos? Wash your mouth out. That's just silly talk. Elaine, you only give the last Rolo away if you love the person. I eat mine. Coffee and Baileys. No, they didn't. I don't remember. I think God, bad enough the packaging with that gold paint, getting it off everything. You can get tubes of Rolos. You can. No, they're yummy. Rolos, good. How many in a tube? Don't know. No. Well, they don't do it. They don't do it now in the collections. Our rollers weren't individually wrapped around it down here. Sponge has spoken. I give mine away. It has nothing to do with not caring for them. I'm just a good person. Don't give away your Rolos. Don't listen to John Boy. Does that need saying though? Who listens to John Boy? Well, actually, that picture that I've just put up does have them individually wrapped. But those tubes of Rolos that you buy, they're not individually wrapped in there. So maybe they've used something that, I don't know. I've never known them individually wrapped. Yeah. pictures that were there. There's another one with them. And there are pictures of them wrapped. I've never seen that. Oh, don't send them up to the northeast. They won't appreciate the extra effort. They really want us to struggle to eat chocolate. Stupid wraps everywhere. Hell yeah. Oh, Sarah, I think those ones in the picture of the last roller saved for someone special. There you go. I always eat my last roller. I also thought that maybe they've wrapped them for the. I have to really like to share my sweets. Terrible sweet tooth. To point friends show love by baking me cookies. Yeah, it's what me and Bestie call cookie treatment. Go over, not necessarily baking cookies, but gives me cookies. Oh, what have I done to deserve cookie treatment? It's actually from Buffy, I think. I get cookies. No, I don't think I've seen them wrapped. Hey, Sodorican. What's good for a snow day? Staying inside, wrapped up, snuggling in blankets. Savoury moist meat in a warm buttery flatbread fold. Oh, hell yeah. Sex would be better if I'm sadly single. Top of the coffees to you. Top of the coffees to you as well. I'll special, I'll have them all. Yeah, exactly. Gotta love yourself first. What's been wrapped in the US? Snow bathing. Oh, I've got cold thinking about that. Yuck. Sage Rat says I have a really sweet tooth. My paternal grandma was the same. I only bake when I have people to share, so I don't eat it all. I don't really like baking, to be honest. I like cooking, but the only thing is it's savoury. But I'll make things like drop scones and bannock, but no. Box of 36. I don't want to be. No, I know the feeling, Raven. I don't either. I don't want to be hot and horrible though either. So if we just have spring till autumn, that would be awesome. Oh. Sorry, my chat's jumped. Stupid chat. Raven come to Australia, it's bacon over here. Don't do it, Raven. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. That's not the kind of heat you want. Oh, I showed your
Challenge me, worm. This graveyard is mine. Bow before your queen!
I showed you a little animation earlier. I ate so many sweets when I was a kid. I think it ruined for myself as an adult. I'll eat a whole bag of chips. The blink of an eye, though. Oh, hell yeah. Don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think anybody's ready for that kind of heat. Right, guys, I am going to wind it up here because I can feel myself hitting the wall. So I'm going to sit tonight and get this finished. Oh, 44 degrees, hell no. No, I feel sorry for you guys. The drop bear handler. Do you think my neighbour's brother's seeing me snow naked, bathing naked and screaming like a little girl? I'm doing it. bother seeing. Well, you know, depends what they're into. I think my chat's jumping. Hang on. Maybe says, "Yeah, I'll probably enjoy it." Okay, go for it. I'm going to just get rid of everything. There we go. Look how the picture's coming along. Thank you. No problem. So, I'm just going to finish this myself now because there's only a tiny little bit to do. I will make it. I'll try and remember to make a video of me sort of prepping it in Photoshop for animation. It's from a Chariots of the Gods series. Actually, as Raven's here, I'm going to do Fiddlesticks for the art channel. So that'll be done for the art channel. I will get cracking on that this week. And so the next picture I'm doing for an art stream, and there might be one tomorrow or middle of the night if I'm awake. We were talking about it yesterday. Just let me find him. Is a crow picture. If I can find him, and at the minute I can't. There he is. That's not hoping. Of course, that might be the animation. No, we're fine. So I'm going to give that a go. So we've got something community related. Fiddlesticks. Yeah, it's a character in one of the. Which game is it, Raven? I can't remember. League of Legends, that was it. I'm just trying to choose which version I'm doing. I've got two pictures that Raven sent me. One's the original version, one's a later version. Just can't decide which one to do. Thank you, Pinky. Actually, I've gone longer than I thought I'd be able to, so awesome. Awesome. Right, I am good. So, yeah. So, I will probably start, if I can get it outlined, because I don't want to start it from scratch on the stream. Do the crow next. And and I've got my regular live on Tuesday afternoon. So, there's a lot of different. I can go. It's also one that's sort of more detailed. It's better if it's more detailed for me, to be honest. And I don't start talking pulled pork, because I'm about to finish. Jalapeno cheese stuffed, Spanish wrappers, bit of crow. I'm starving now. I like the later one. I like both of them. If I can't, I'm gonna have a look at both of them. It could end up being the original one because that'll do a good piece. But yeah, I just need to make a final decision. So, thank you guys, and hopefully, if I don't see you before, I will see you on Tuesday.
Don't stop believing.